Oftentimes we're asked the question, how do I know how much oil is getting into my system when I recharge my AC by the can? That's a tough question to answer for a multitude of reasons. One being, not all cans are the same. Some have more of each inside of them. Some of them are larger cans. Some of them have hoses and gauges. But the overall common theme here is you really don't know. Now, this particular can says it has 2 ounces of lubricant and 1 ounce of refrigerant. So assuming we pulled a full vacuum on this and got every last little bit out of it, maybe that's what would go into the system. But more detrimental than not getting enough in there is getting too much oil in. So if you don't know how much is in the can and you overcharge the system, meaning you add too much oil to your AC system, you can actually cause more damage to your compressor than not having enough oil at all. That's why we always recommend going somewhere or having somebody that has a piece of AC recovery equipment to actually do the job itself. Now, this is just the cylinder of refrigerant that goes in the recovery machine so that when they pull your refrigerant out, they know how much came out and they know how much to put back in. But more importantly, at a shop level or a technician level, whenever they're working on your system, they're going to be able to, one, add the correct type of PAG oil to your system, and then also make sure they don't overcharge it with too much oil and also too much refrigerant. So we always recommend having this kind of work done professionally and serviced professionally. But generally speaking, if you're going by the can, you probably have a leak somewhere, and you really don't want to keep adding to it over and over and over again, because again, what you're going to end up doing is adding too much oil to the system, which is going to cause damage to the compressor. So the answer is you really don't know. In some cases, the can will tell you how much of each there is in there, but at the same time, we don't know how much is coming out of the can, and we can't really read the system. There's no way to do that to tell us exactly how much oil is in the AC system as we're going down the road. So we want to make sure we get a professional to do this job, so that way we can keep our AC compressor running for a long time and keep it nice and cold. And hopefully now that gives you a little bit better understanding of the importance of getting not only the right amount of oil and refrigerant in, but knowing when and when not to use a can of recharge.